Good morning. Today is November 26th. This is the wrap up live for the 25 days of Etta. We're going to do a general message. We're going to we'll see how much time we have left to do personal messages for the collective. Today is the day we pick 5 lucky winners to see who's going to win one of the astrology planners. I trust that you guys are having an amazing morning or afternoon wherever you guys are at. Over here in New York, we started in a very soggy way, but it's okay because we need this rain. We've been experiencing drought conditions for far too long, so I welcome every drop of rain that I can get. We're gonna get my handy dandy notebook because gotta write down who the winners are. If you are selected as a winner today, please email me, moderators. Remind folks to email me their contact information. We're going to give everybody just a few more moments. Oh my God, Breezy. You know, I got the alert on my phone that it's Breezy's birthday, and I saw it and it went. Happy belated birthday, my love. How are you? I'm so bad. Oh my gosh. Charge it to the life and not my heart, please. And thank you, right? I'm so sorry. What did you do for your birthday? What did you do? Happy solar return. Hi, J Max. How are you? I feel young and old at the same time. I didn't even have my phone on me yesterday. Good. Hi, Whimsical Pisces. How are you? Hi, Jasenia. How are you? I feel like I gotta start going on earlier. You know what? That's what we'll do. And I said that last week, right? We'll get started earlier. Now, typically, when I do the readings, I don't look at the comments, but Spirit told me yesterday that, look at the comments. So you have to be commenting along the way, and Spirit is just going to choose some random name to see who wins the planner. For those of you who are new here and don't know what we're talking about today, we are giving away 5 of these Auraline astrology planners. The link for the planner is in my bio if you want to take a closer look at it. What it is an astrological planner, right? It's not just your regular handy dandy planner, but it tells you just about all the notable, I shouldn't say good, right? The notable cosmic happenings so you can plan accordingly. Like we have eclipses coming up in March, right? And it also has tons and tons of places to brain dump, right? Plan your day, do your new moon intentions, do your full moon intentions, and it's not coming up on there it goes. You can tear these pages out for the intentions. So for those of you who like to burn things and send them out into the universe, right? So it's 365 days of planning your best life ever, aligning, I should say, with your best life ever. So part of the 25 days of Etta giveaway is that we have the 250, and that winner of the $250 raffle will be announced during one of the lives on the first week of December. So that's going to happen next week. Anybody who purchases a reading, makes a donation, purchases anything from my boutique, you're already automatically entered into the raffle. If you haven't gotten your raffle number and you ordered something from me, especially over this past weekend, please let me know that you haven't gotten your number and I will give it to you. So we're going to say our hellos, see who's here, and get into the reading. And then when Spirit gives me the boop, whoever name pops up because you guys are commenting will be one of the people selected. There's only 5 being given away today. Maybe we'll do this again next month. I don't know, but this is how Spirit has it set up for today. Hi, Miss Nicole Breezy. You don't have to buy a thing for today's giveaway. Now, for to win the 250, anything that you purchase or donate enters you into the raffle to win the $250. Vanessa, it's starting to feel like I should be going on earlier, right? Then we won't have to fight the sun. Fight the daylight hours. Let's see. Miss Shar, I love those books. I purchased one last year. Nice. Hi, Marcy. You made it. Loca's here, keeping me sane as per usual. Babiana, hello. Melanie, hello. Miss Nicole, I did forget to send you your tracking number, but at some point today you will get it. Probably closer to tonight. Whimsical Pisces. Hi, Tony. Hi, Portia. How are you? How are you? Everybody, let's wish Breezy a happy belated birthday. My goodness. The whole clan is here. Hi, Boogie. How are you? Boogie, woogie. Yesterday's live is posted on my YouTube channel. We have 3 lives that YouTube is fighting me on, that I keep trying to upload and it's just not happening. But, we're going to work past the technical difficulties. Let me put my handy dandy notebook to the side and let's get started on this reading, right? Today is Tuesday and I don't even have the Divine Feminines out. It's okay. That's for a reason. Maybe they didn't want to come out today. Trust the process, right? That was the message that was posted right before we went live during this time of year, and it's the holiday season, and we're catching up with folks we probably some folks we haven't seen all year round, some folks we haven't seen in decades, and everybody wants to know what you're doing, what you're up to, right? They need that laundry list of accomplishments to compare to their laundry list of accomplishments or lack thereof. Don't play into the hype. You are doing wonderful. Whether you're just turning 30, 20, or 80, you are doing your best, and that's all that we can ask. You are a wonderful, magical human being. Do not forget that. And please do not forget that your job title, those degrees, the amount of children you have or don't, the marriages you have or have not, the lover you have or don't, none of that defines you. Your heart and how you show up for others is what matters most. Please remember that. Holy Spirit, what message do you have for the collective? This is going to be a first, guys. Keep commenting so when I pop my head back up, whoever name I see first will be the first winner of the planner. Holy Spirit, why is my heart racing? I'm excited for you guys. What message does the collective need to hear on this Tuesday, November 26th, which is an 8-day, which is a day of karma, as I see a cardinal fly by out of my window, near my window. What else does the collective need to hear on this day? Why is everything just going there? Anything else? Anything? Ooh. Well, that fell on the floor. I tried to catch it because it flew at me, but it fell on the floor. Okay, we'll leave you right there because you wanted to stand up. And we won't forget you this time. All right, let's get one from the Kipper deck. Loca, congratulations. You just won a planner. Ugh. Handy dandy notebook. All right, Holy Spirit. What other messages to the collective? Everything just wants to stand in detention. All right, since this hit that, we'll leave that to clarify that. What other messages, thank you, do the collective need to hear on this day? I could pick up on everybody's excitement. That's why the cards keep flying everywhere. Thank you. Changes, big, big changes. After the rain, because it's raining outside, comes the sunshine. When Spirit told us earlier today, well, moments before going live, right, about the best being yet to come, do not forget that during this year of karma and things looking like they're falling apart and the tower moments and the dark nights of the soul, all of that was to clear the space and make way for the things that you've been asking for, hoping for, wishing for. Miss Nicole, you just added to the list. Now, if I call your name and you already have one, you can opt to donate it to somebody else. But it's literally the first name I see when I look over. What else does the collective need to know at this time? What up? That just made it, right? It didn't fall off the table. What else does the collective keep commenting? Jeez Louise, that it just like went up and then down. All right. If you were born on the 8th, the 17th, or the 26th of the month, this is considered a power day, right? We talked about this before. When the numbers of the day equal to the numbers of your birthday, like if you were born, if it was like the 25th and you were born on the 25th, the 7th, or the 16th, right? All those numbers add up to 7. Any day during a calendar month that adds up to that 7 or that 8 or that 3, whatever number that you're at, that is a power day. That's when you have a little more juju and access and energy. So look towards those days, whether you're in between a new moon and a full moon, and regardless of what the planets are doing, that is your personal power day. Remember that as we try to get this whole, it's a very, very messy reading, but we're going to entangle it by starting with the ones that were standing up. We have chop wood. Speaking about untangling and the messiness of what 2024 has been, and that has been making space for all of your blessings to come in. Some of you have been made to sit down, right, with this 6 and this 4, which is 10. A new cycle is beginning. Everything, good, bad, and otherwise, right? Because we label things as human beings as good, bad, and otherwise. But the universe just sees energy. The universe just takes what we want, takes our Christmas list, right? Checks it twice and tries to get us those things, tries to align us with those things through the path of least resistance, trying to get us there the easiest and quickest way. This is another reminder. Whatever has been lost, let it. Let it, let it, let it, let it, let it. Allow things to fall into place the way they're supposed to fall. Hey, Classy. Guess who just won a planner? Guess who just won a planner? And again, if you already have one, feel free to donate it. Or if you don't want one, feel free to donate it to somebody else. So once this cleanup has been done, right? They've untangled everything. Look how this, the lovers is crossing, false person is crossing, two-faced is here. Sudden wealth, right? And going back to that 26. Spirit told us in the message that was posted right before we went live that things are going to suddenly shift. It's going to be rainy day, rainy day, rainy day, rainy day, right? Maybe a snowstorm or 2 or 3. And that's a confirmation for somebody. When you see that snowstorm, that rogue snowstorm that nobody saw coming blow through, right? Or that snow squall, they call it, right? When there's this downfall of snow, that is your sign that things are about to shift for you suddenly as you enter your season of great fortune. We have that 26 is an 8, and we have this pathway card, which is also an 8, right? Which has been coming up, right? And every time this card comes up, it references or it highlights the verse in Job, right, where it talks about the light shining on your path. And we know a lot of folks are in their Job season. A lot of the masculines are in their Job season where they're losing everything and being humbled to have that come to Jesus moment with the Creator and with themselves, to really walk in their purpose, to really step into becoming the people that they are supposed to become. Understand, when the winds shift for you, it's going to be shifting suddenly. And you see how the light is pouring down here and the light is pouring down here? Everything is going to happen all at once. You may find out that you meet someone and it goes really well, and 3 months later you're engaged and you get a new job and you buy a new home, and then something happens and you get a new car. Like, it's going to be bop, 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 one thing after another. Those tears, baby, those tears that you have cried in 2024, I don't know about the ones in 23 and 22 or 18, but the tears that you've cried in 2024 have been counted. They have been noted somewhere. And for every time you were in pain, that's how many more times, right? You're going to experience joy. You're going to experience bliss. You're going to experience blessings multiplied. Now, every day is not going to be sunshines and unicorns and pixie dust and rainbows, but it's going to get a lot better, especially if you, when you get out the energy of asking why and really rely on your faith. Really rely on the knowing that everything you've been promised, and you already know what you've been promised for your life, because those are the things you have a natural attraction to. Those are the things that you've been trying to manifest into your life. Those are the things that you have been asking for, praying for, desiring. You just didn't desire these things willy-nilly, or because, you hopped on the lucky girl trend and you saw all these people manifesting this, that, and the third, and you're like, I would like that too. No, you would like that because it's part of your destiny. And on a subconscious level, on a spiritual level, you always knew that. These two-faced individuals, right? People who are living a double life, the type of individuals that love to play life like it's a game of chess, right? Which serves a purpose in a certain level, but not when you're dealing with people's hearts. Those individuals who love to not let their left hand know what their right hand is doing, and in the process hurt a lot of people in order to get themselves protected and get what they want out of said people, right? The master manipulators. Rather than waste your energy wondering why this person did this and why they were your false person and why you were allowed to go through that experience, know that that experience, that journey that you had with that person taught you something valuable in some shape or fashion, prepared you for your next leg of the journey. We have these two, nurturing and suffering in silence. The suffering in silence came out yesterday. Mentorship, wisdom, giving back, unspoken desires, real feelings, and broken dreams. The reversal is talking about in your waiting period, in your Job season, as you witness everything falling apart, everything but your faith, go ahead and nurture that inner child. Ask them what they need. Ask your inner child within what they need to be set free, what they need to end the suffering that has allowed you to attract experiences that didn't make you happy, right? That allowed you to be the one that was the master manipulator, the one that allowed you to engage in these band-aid solutions, dibble and dabble in your addictions, right? Whether it's that powder or that Pepsi, everybody has some type of addiction to kind of calm the spirit, calm the soul, and just throw a Band-Aid when, life Life has you in a position where you feel like you want to spaz out or crash out, right? Those continuous cycles of you having things go really, really good and then having them turn around and go really, really bad, like those really high highs and low lows. You got to reckon with your inner child and bring yourself that peace, right? Because you already know you have that beautiful relation coming in for you. It might look like it's in limbo, right? But it's coming in for you. The phone confirms. The official person and imprisonment, like these cards were upside down, right? I turned them right side up. This is how you set your person free. You know how they say, don't let your boyfriend keep you from finding your husband, right? Don't let your inner demons continue to align you with situations that make you sad, right? You want to release your peace. You want to release your freedom. You want to release your blessings. Work on your healing. Rather than wondering why somebody wanted to be a fuck boy or or a duck girl, right? Thank them in spirit, because you don't have to thank them to their face. Thank them in spirit for the lesson that they taught you, right? Practice the gratitude for whatever good thing that they did for you, even if in the 13 years it was one good thing. Focus your energy on that one good thing and then let them go. The best thing you could do for a narcissist, the best thing you could do to get back at a narcissist or a manipulator or somebody that did you wrong is to cut off the supply. Dry, right? There's a lot of spirit keeps hinting on, we'll call it rug addictions, right? Addictions, right? You know, or if you have a brown adult beverage addiction, right? When somebody is seriously addicted, not those of you who like dibble and dabble, right? But when someone is seriously addicted and you cut them off dry, they go through withdrawal symptoms, right? And those withdrawal symptoms are crazy. Have you ever seen somebody with delirium tremors, right? The DTs, the shakes, right? When they get off that powder, right? Or those hard substances, it shakes their soul. A lot of masculines, they're pretending like everything is okay. Meanwhile, I'm getting the the vision of what's that guy from Friday when he was in the chicken coop, right? Shaking, right? Because he had some bad rugs that was laced with something else. Why can't Smokey, right? When he was in the chicken coop, a lot of them are going through that, right? That energy, and they don't want you to know that you pulling back your energy, you saying that's it, that's all, and walking away, hurt, in pain, but you walked away nonetheless, was the best thing to do. Because now they have to work on their healing, right? There is a certain level when you are addicted. Did y'all read that book by Zane by any chance? Oh my avid erotica readers. Yeah. Yeah. Not the movie, right? But once you're truly addicted to somebody's vibe and their energy, and you guys are high priestesses and priests, so you come with an energy that can't be matched. They can't just go out and get another one, right? There's only one you, right? There's only one you. And as much as they try, they could go down, they could sleep with everybody in a 30-mile radius. And all of them combined won't add up to a fraction of you. So don't dare be the person wondering if you were good enough. My gosh, baby, you were too good. Hey, Yamani, how are you? You just won. You just won a 2025 astrology planner. My goodness. Oops. Drop something. All right. What do we have? Chaos and conflicts. Here and now. Mending. Oh. So, in this moment where things are looking like they're falling apart and you're suffering in silence, work on your healing, right? Work on that inner child healing, right? Stay present. Don't go down the line and be like, well, this person did that to me and that person did that to me and I must be. If you're going to go down the line and revisit your past, it's to extract the good memories, right? To do your healing work, but not to fuel any woe is me energy, any of that Eeyore energy. Your guides are in the background, fixing and repairing, getting you ready to enter your era, not your season. This is not going to be a season. This is going to be, for a lot of you, this elevation that you're going into, this ascension that is getting ready to take place for you, is going to be your new floor. It's going to be your new bottom level. Like this ascension you're jumping into is going to be as worst as it can get, if that makes sense. Like once you hit your ascension, it can only continuously get better. You will not get back down to this part that you are now. But you got to keep doing the work. You got to keep having the faith. You got to keep trusting in the divine with this 7, right? And this 5, which is changes, and this 36, which is 9, which is ending cycles. Trust the process. Some of y'all in 2024 handed you your tickets on a silver platter. Some of you don't even know how you made it this far with everything that went wrong. You were being carried the whole way through, right? You know that Footsteps poem, right? Your angels, your guides, your ancestors, your spirit team were there the whole way through. And for those of you who are stuck in this energy of why and, why did things play out and why did they do it? Work towards letting it go. Get into therapy. Go to a spiritual counselor. Speak with somebody who can give you objective feedback, right? They won't add their experience to your experience, and now you guys are trauma bonding, right? Commiserating over pain, right? And while you're doing that, everything is going on in the background. Your false person is now in memory. Your blessings could come in, right? Your relationship can come in. Balance can come in, right? There's a reason why it's left this way, because a lot of you are in that moment where you decide whether or not you want to stay this self that attracts experiences that aren't for their highest good, or you completely surrender mind, body, and soul to what the divine has for you, to what life has for you. As bad as it got, right? And it sounds cliche, but as bad as it got, it could have been a lot worse. It was supposed to be a lot worse. But because you have this high spiritual rank, because you walk with the angels, the attacks sent your ways, the delays sent your ways, couldn't show up in their full power, couldn't show up in their full fury. Right? You, as bad as it got, that was you being protected. Imagine it now if you want to imagine why. Imagine if you weren't protected. Some of you wouldn't even be present in the physical to witness this live. Practice gratitude for every good thing and watch more good things flood into your life. And it's not just some metaphysical woo-woo. It's not just an bippity-boppity-boo thing. It's an energetic thing. It's a quantum physic thing. Like attracts like. So if you're in the energy of abundance, you're going to attract abundance. If you're in the energy of being perfectly loved, you're going to attract the perfect lover. If you're in the energy of knowing everything is going to be all right, everything is going to be all right. There's no woo-woo. There's no magic. That is just science. You notice that when you start to think negatively, things start going wrong, right? the craziest things start happening. And it's easier for us as human beings until we get out of that mindset. But it's easier to have a bad day and let that bad day turn into a bad week, right? And you only had a bad day because you took a bad moment and you sat in it way too long. Do not let a bad moment turn into a bad day. These things happen, right? Spirit said it's not always going to be rainbows and pixie dust and unicorns and sunshine, right? And lilies and sunflowers. No, sometimes it's going to be rain. Sometimes people are going to trample over that lovely flower garden you put all your time and effort into, right? When those things happen, you acknowledge them for what it is, and then you keep it pushing. Andrea Watson Designs, you are, I believe, the final winner of the astrological planner. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Andrea Watson Designs. Okay. Congratulations. That is your message. So we have Loca, Miss Nicole, Classy, Yamani, Andrea. Please email me. Okay? So email. DM me your email. There we go. Right? So then nobody can perpetrate being you. Had to think about that for a second. Hi, Krista. How are you? Whimsical Pisces, wasn't it? And I think that's why the feminists didn't want to come out. Because I forgot them. Because they wanted to be forgotten. Biggest thing, hold on to your faith with both hands, right? Get out of the mindset of, why is this happening to me? What is this teaching me, right? Those small shifts, those small mindset shifts will make a great difference. A lot of you have noticed it, right? You changed one thing and your whole life, one thing after another, right, started happening for you. There's a lot of people on the Soul Tribe that has testimony after testimony after testimony. But they didn't just wake up one day and be and really step into their power. They did the work and stepped into their power and manifesting the life of their dreams. It's just that easy. Society will have us think it's otherwise, right? But it's just that easy. The biggest magic trick, the easiest magic trick in the book is to get someone to stop believing in their own magic. Once somebody forgets how magical they are, you get the head. And you all know, you get the head, you get the body. Easiest magic trick. People be going all out and getting cow tongues and nails and doing this and doing that. You get the mind, you get everything. You get someone to stop believing in themselves. That's all. That's it. That's all. All right. Oh, goodness. That attacked me. All right. So I'm going to try to go through all of your comments. We don't have time on the live to do any readings today, but I will go on tomorrow. I will be on tomorrow, probably earlier, and I may be on Thanksgiving morning, right, as well as Friday morning. And if I'm on, we'll definitely get into some readings as we continue to wrap up the 25 days of Etta. Thank you for everybody who's been celebrating my birthday month with me. My birthday buddies, my fellow Saggies. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, Boogie, I'm going to be with my grandma's sisters. Hey, well, that's wonderful energy to be in. Full Moon Fu, I thought I saw you. How are you? Hey, Blaze. You won't be around after today until, well, enjoy yourself. Be safe. Vanessa, I love you. Breezy, anytime I'm live. Andrea, you're more than welcome. OP Jade, you're like listening to a great radio host. Thank you. That is an honor. Figure it fit. I fall off sometimes, but the beautiful thing is, yes, I can attest. I can testify. Figure it fit does get it back together. You have your moment, right? And those moments are needed. That's part of the growth. That's part of the learning, right? And those moments are needed. That's part of the growth. That's part of the learning. Though, and you're finding, if you really look, you'll find that those moments when you fall off, the time that it takes you to get back together again, it takes less and less time for you to get back together again. Because I've seen it. Have you seen it? Together again. Because I've seen it. Have you seen it? Learning to see these as teaching, I've made changes to flow. And you're experiencing riptides, they tell us to flow, right? As much as possible and try to go parallel with the shoreline and not try to fight it because that's how it takes you under. That is the perfect metaphor for life. Don't try to fight it, just flow. Boogie! Oh, stop it. We could go back and forth all day because you are like the poster child, right? Open up to the dictionary to manifesting, you're going to see a picture of Boogie and a list of all her manifestations. You're like, we're going to come up with a magical name for you. I'll come back to that because they're showing me like something like on a Doctor Who type level. Hold on to your faith with both hands. Yes, Andrea. My faith is in the wind. Oh my gosh. Yesenia, yes, we are in our winning season. And Margie, see that? Lost a job, eviction, illness. Now you have a new and better job, a new place, and some other new things that are coming down the pike for you. Portia, when it rains, it pours, but the rainbow at the end is worth it. And what are you doing up at this time? For those of you who've been having struggles sleeping this month, right? It's because you're going through changes. If you've been looking at yourself in the mirror and you're like something is off, you're going through huge spiritual shifts. I don't know who that is for, but Spirit wanted me to share that with you. 17 seconds. Don't let the bad thoughts last for more than 17 seconds. Somebody cooked. Blaze is absolutely right? That comes from Basher or Abraham Hicks, one of them folks, right? And it's no coincidence that 17 brings us back to the number 8, right? That infinity symbol, that number of karma. But Blaze is absolutely right. It makes your heart bitter as AF if you just hang on to everything negative. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. That was a lot of comments. Well, thank you guys. You guys took on the assignment. Congratulations to everybody who won. Breezy, I'm glad we could connect. Airplane passing, as you said, ascension. Well, Jasenia, that is, could they have made it any louder, clearer for you? I love that confirmation. The ascension is real. People have been so angry with me. Let them. Let them. Do the work, but don't make them the sole motivator. Exactly. Do it for you. I love the vision of letting my guides do the repair work. I love it too. All right. It's a lot of comments here. Hi, Gina. Gina. Was sneaking and reading it in the ninth grade. I mean, I'm glad a few of y'all knew exactly what I was speaking of because I was like, wait a minute, are they gonna know? And they brought out all the classics today. I think I got through the majority. Desiree, you too funny. Blaze, I got my demons on a tight leash now because I ain't got no time no more. I hear that. And we all got demons, right? Just as much as we want to say we're all love and light, we still got that other side to us, right? We all have that duality because the one that created all this has that duality. So don't forget that. And that's another reason why not to let yourself be in that dark energy for that long, because then you wake that side up. You may not like what happens when that side is awakened. It's the Mary for me. Oh, y'all caught that powder line. Hey, was that a cake? What was that? Spirit was like, we're going to tease you real quick because we know that you're hungry. All right, we have just a few more minutes. Does anybody have any general questions, thoughts, feelings that they want to share with the collective before we wrap this up? I got a lot of demons and it was hell trying to rope them in, but you did it. You did it. Yes, with a number 5 candle on it. That is the perfect wrap up to the live, right? Because 5 is the number of change, right? And that cake looked, for the split second that I saw it, very scrumptious and celebratory. You might be hurting now. You might be down now. You might be disappointed now. But once these changes really start showing up in your life, it's going to be nothing but celebrations. Nothing but celebrations. Of course, Portia, email me, right? Because after this, I'm going to hit the road for a little bit. So definitely email me and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. OP Jade, not today. OPI Jade, not today. Satan, or any day, right? Sit yourself down. Meridian, you are welcome. So many new folks that got to be here and experience this message with us. I'm glad you guys were here. I'm going to text you, Boogie. I'm going to text you. Busy is good, Blaze. Busy is good. I always want to go back, Andrea, and see what people were chatting about, right? Same. Full moon fool, same. Same. Thank you for the new follows. Thank you for the likes. I'm about to hit the road. Remember, right? Those of you who are going to be visiting family and friends and, being around judgy people, their judgments have everything to do with them and nothing to do with you, right? You set the pace for your life and you're doing wonderfully. Remember that. Enjoy your day. If I don't get to see y'all again, for those of you who are making moves, enjoy your days off. If you celebrate the turkey holiday, enjoy your holiday. Celebrate you. You really should, again, be celebrating you every single day, whether you do it for 5 minutes every day or for 5 hours, whatever floats your boat, right? But make sure you're celebrating the awesomeness that which is you. Stay blessed.